Alright, so welcome to Little Blue. This is one of the early sites you go to when you're cave diving. Let's jump in, check it out. Alright, so Little Blue's one of the spots that I reckon there's probably more to explore than you think. It's pretty deep, so it's around about the 35-meter depth, which means that you really have to start being very aware of your gas consumption and especially your no decompression limits. So for those who aren't divers, so the no decompression limit is really about the amount of nitrogen that's in your bloodstream. So as you go to depth, you'll take on more nitrogen than your blood can hold at the surface. And then if you raise up too quickly, that nitrogen will essentially bubble out into your bloodstream. At a certain point, when you'll absorb enough nitrogen that you can't just go straight to the surface, that you'll need to do a decompression stop to let that gas slowly bubble out of your blood. So the no decompression limit is that limit. So essentially when you're going to a 35-meter dive, you only really have about 9 minutes, which isn't much time. Really, to get the most out of this site, you have to be able to go into decompression, which means another course. So there's an advanced nitrox course. To give you an idea, I think our dive was around about the 30-minute mark. The no decompression limits would have given us 9 minutes, right? So we could essentially go 3 times the distance quite easily in this site. And when you're running line and you're tying off to things and you've got to then pick up the line again, it quickly comes up. It's definitely a good one for practicing the skills and practicing getting things done on time. But to be honest, this site's one of the better ones for viewing, let's say, junk. There's lots of bits and pieces that are down there. So there's a few road signs, there's a car. I think we saw a motorbike there that it looked like it had been stripped. So there's a few bits and pieces. It's pretty cool to be diving along and then just see all this stuff. And it also gives you some good tie off points as well. There are a few trees and bits and pieces to tie off to too. This one can be very mixed. We've had times that we've gone down and the visibility's been pretty good, and then we've had times that we've gone down there and it's been absolutely terrible. So this site dive that we went, it was okay. Not great, but okay. I think that depth plus the visibility really gives you a very weird feeling, and it becomes a bit of a challenging dive just because of that. This dive is really interesting as well because around the outside of it, there's these curtains of algae that sort of hang down. It's pretty cool and it looks really amazing. The only problem is in the summer, there's a lot of people jumping in and all that sort of stuff, but as long as you're coming out back underneath the platform, it's not really a big issue. But yeah, definitely worthwhile checking out. The car, I think we got some good video of that. And this is another site that's a basic cave site. It really doesn't have a lot of areas that you can get into, but it is technically a sinkhole, and they classify pretty much all the sites in Mt Gambier as cave. All right, well, hope you enjoyed the dive. We'll do some more exploring of Mt Gambier. See ya.